My name is Deborah Smith, and this is my friend Cheryl, and I will be instructing her on how to do origami. I've spoken with people before about what they think about origami. They understand that it is the Japanese art of folding paper, but they see no relevance in their life of why they would need to know this or have any use for it. So I'm here to tell you that origami will save you money. If you purchase a card, it normally costs $2, $3, $4 to buy a nice card, and those get expensive. So we have made a little card here for a baby shower, and it's a nautical theme. It is ahoy, it's a boy, and we just printed something up on the computer and put a little origami figure on it to enhance it, so we thought that was cute.
That's cute.
Also, things that will cost you money are bows for a gift or gift tags. A lot of people use gift bags and reuse those because they're economical and get a lot of use out of those, but once you use the little tag that comes with the gift bag, then you have to buy a card or something to tell them who gave you the gift. So we have a little gift bag here, and we put an origami bow on it that we made, and it's kind of a three-dimensional thing that we made out of wrapping paper that we had a little bit left over. And we also made a gift tag in the shape of a heart to let the person know who gave the gift to them and who it's to. So we thought that was kind of fun and interesting. So that's a way to reuse gift bags and to use some used wrapping paper that you need to get rid of or match, color coordinate that. We have a little gift for a boy that we have wrapped up, and this could be used as a gift tag on here. It's a little frog that you can write your name and the recipient's name on there, but it also has a little jumping motion, and we thought that was fun for the kids to play with. We have a little gift bag that was a metallic gift bag, and we put a little metallic butterfly on there, and we thought that was fun. And
Use it for a wedding or something, that'd
yeah,
be cute.
yeah. So we thought that was just a fun little decoration. And we have an animal adoption poster that we were going to put up, letting us give information about that. But we wanted to put a little dog and a little kitten on there to give a little extra decoration on it. And it's kind of a three-dimensional thing that kind of stands out and gets people's attention. And it's just something fun there. So I'm going to give Cheryl a project to complete. These are some instructions that I pulled off of OrigamiFun.com. And these instructions that you can print out with pictures and instructions to follow. So I'm going to give her a piece of paper.
All right.
The paper is, shape of the paper is usually more important than the size of the paper. The size of the paper will dictate the size of your finished project. So if you want a large finished project, then you do a larger piece of paper. If a smaller one, do a smaller piece of paper. But it's the shape that we're concerned with, and we're doing a square. So on this particular one, on the instructions, you'll see dotted lines, and those are fold lines. And there's also arrows that will show you which direction to fold the paper. So we're just going to follow through the instructions and see how that goes. So we're going to orient the paper the way it has on the diagram. And then we're going to fold from left to right, right to left, but we're folding it in half down the middle. And we give it a good crease. A crease is very important because it's marking a line for you, and that's why you're folding these, is either to form a shape or to mark a line.
Okay.
So we're going to open it back up the way it shows in the instructions, and then it has another line, folding line from top to bottom.
Okay.
But it tells us to help have it remain folded and
Okay.
in that orientation, and we're going to fold some ears. Now this time we're going to make a fold, but it doesn't correspond in any way to any other folds we've made before to a size. So what it is we're folding the ears, so you just have to kind of eyeball how you want those ears to fold down, whatever general shape or position that you think a dog's ears should be in, and it's just kind of a rough guesstimate
Okay.
of where they're, just kind of make sure they match and are uniform to each other.
Can't have one ear bigger than the other one.
If you want a lopsided ear dog, you can certainly have one. It's up to your discretion. Makes it a little more fun, a little more personality to
There
it.
you
So
go.
yeah, that totally works. And then we're going to fold the very bottom tip of the top page. Will be forming his nose and mouth area. So we're just doing the very smallest tip here, and again, it's not corresponding to any lines. They're folds that we've done before, so it's just kind of a best guesstimate of how big you want, or if you want a really large mouth on your dog or a very small mouth on your
Oh,
dog
okay.
with his lopsided ear.
There we go. All right.
And then we will do a second fold, which will form
Okay.
the nose area. Again, your discretion. We're just telling you the general area, and the if it was supposed to be something very specific, I'm sure they would have made it clear in the instructions. So we have just folded up our mouth. So we have a basic dog face, and if you can make him talk in this way, if you want him to do,
That is so cute.
if you want your dog to talk.
All right.
And you can put drawing little eyes and nose and things like that, give you a little definition on it, but this is the basic shape of a dog.
Well, that is cute. All right.
So,
That was fun.
work on
That's
that.
good. All right.
Okay. Now we have another project we're going to complete, since you did
Okay.
such a good job on
All
that.
right. All right.
We're-
Well, that was fun.
We are going to do a frog project, which was the little frog we saw on the package that we made jump. So we're going to do a little jumping frog. And once again, we have the shape of paper will be a rectangle as opposed to a square. Again, the shape
Okay.
is more important than the size. So we are going to fold it in half lengthwise, following the direction of the arrows. It's back and forth, so it means it's just folding together in a sandwich
Either way.
shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Folding it in half. Okay.
folding in half and matching up your edges and getting a good crease as usual. But again, as the diagram shows, we're opening up full page. We don't having it remained. All we're doing is marking a line that we will be using later on. This one, we will be taking the corners and folding it across the page to match the opposite side of the page. So you're going to kind of do a diagonal here, and then again we'll do the opposite side. So we're just
Okay, I'll
taking
watch you.
just taking the upper corner, and we're going to fold it over to the opposite side, and just lining up the corners and the side. You give it a good
Okay.
crease.
All right. Cool. I'm glad you showed me that. That's hard to. All
Now,
right.
some instructions will be clearer than others. There's a lot of instructions on the internet. Some are printed, some will be videos. Some are easier to follow than others, but I'm giving you the basic folds and instructions how to follow. So whenever you go to find another project out there that you might like to do, then you'll be able to follow along a little bit easier.
Have a basic kind of understanding.
So just
of-
basic understanding of the folds and the
all
process.
right. All right. Well, that's cool. All
Okay,
right.
so we're folding the opposite side. And again, we're opening back up to full page, and then we're doing another fold that goes across the top. But again, these reference lines that we just did, the cross that we just did, we're folding down where those those lines intersected. So that was the important part of learning those cross lines, is because now that is a
Okay.
reference line for us to have to make this fold.
Okay.
That was the
all right, I
purpose
see
of,
that.
that was the
Okay.
purpose of those folds, is to give us reference lines. So now we are making a fold where those lines intersected. And again, we're opening up again.
Okay. All right.
We don't seem to be getting very far in the folding process, do we? Okay.
All right.
So now we are, the folds that we did are not only references, but they help us fold the paper easily. We'll see. Because now we have to bring the sides in on where we had done before, and just kind of work it into place.
Okay. So it's
Folding the
gonna come
sides in, and it's forming a little triangle on top, and the insides will be folded inside.
Oh, okay. All right.
So now we finally have a fold we're going to keep.
All right.
We're not going to unfold this one.
It looks like a house.
It looks like a little house. And you could just stop here if you wanted to decorate, put little windows and
There you
doors on
go.
it if you wanted, but we're making a frog, so we're going to continue on.
Okay.
Okay, so in the instructions, we're going to, it's showing the top page here that we're, the
Okay.
top fold, excuse me, that we're doing is going to be brought up to that center line. Again, a marking line that we had,
Right
a
there.
reference line that we had done previously. So we're going to match up to it,
Okay,
that top part. And again, on the
Okay.
opposite side,
okay.
we're doing the same thing, matching that center fold that we had done. And what this is forming his little front legs.
Okay, that's cute, all right.
So in our instructions, again, we've got another fold line here that you're bringing the side to the middle fold line as we had marked before.
Okay,
So we're
alright.
using that as our reference line again to bring in the side to match that reference line in
Okay,
the middle.
all right,
And again, on the opposite side, we're
okay, gonna crease that,
doing that again.
okay, so it keeps wanting to
So that's
come
kind of
out.
helped forming his body.
Okay,
So now we're bringing up the bottom to this fold line here, and it's telling us to bring it up, and it will meet where these corners match.
oh,
Here,
okay,
here, right, yeah,
Oh,
right up to
okay.
that point there.
okay,
And this will help form his body.
okay,
Now we're gonna make his back legs,
Oh,
quote
okay.
unquote, and this top up here, folding line, and it comes down to the bottom. So we are just bringing this top part up, folding it down to match the bottom part.
okay, all right,
And just kind of make sure your creases are good, and that helps form it. So
Okay.
we're done. We're just going to flip him over,
oh, all
kind of spread
right.
his legs out a little so he gets room to jump, and then gives him.
Well, isn't that
room to
cute?
jump.
Oh, man, that is so cute.
So those are fun little projects, and they're easy to do. So to start you out with, and you can build upon that. So gave you some basic instructions and how to find these instructions and how to follow them, and I explained why this might be fun for you and economical for you to do some projects. So I hope you learned something and enjoyed it.
Well, I think it's really cute. I like the stuff you've done, but I've got a birthday party coming up for 2 kids, and I think these are gonna make great items on their gifts.
Oh,
My
more activities
usual-
for the kids. These are
Yeah.
simple enough that kids
That's
could
true.
do, so the kids could do them as an activity.
I was thinking
as
about like the prison over there, but you're right, that would
you
even
can make
be
it for a
cuter.
present for the kid to
Kids-
receive, or an activity for them to do at the birthday party. So that would be fun for them.
It's a great idea. Well, this was fun. That was great stuff.
All right, appreciate it. Thank you.